And welcome back. It's Hal with Savage Lands, and if you remember from last time, I unfortunately died to a wolf. Well, I came over, as you can see, I built a second camp, and died to another wolf. So, what I'm going to do here is show you, basically, if you have nothing left to, when you come back, you can actually make some basic tools to get started. Oh, there's the wolf meat. Yeah, bleeding in this game is pretty much the absolute worst outcome you can have. So, if you happen to die, let's see if we, I do have some flint. Okay, so as long as you can find a piece of flint and a stick. So I don't have any sticks. You can craft down logs, so if you find a log, you can always, reduce that down to sticks. In the worst case, you just come over and start punching bushes, and eventually you'll get a stick from one of them. It's gonna be one of those days. You're gonna make me punch all of them, aren't you? Yep, they're gonna make me punch them all. Oh, nope, there's a stick. Oh. Okay, so once you have a stick, hit K, bring up your crafting, and what you're going to create is a primitive flint axe. This thing does almost no damage, and is very, very easily destroyed just from wear and tear. It has very low durability, but it is enough to get you restarted. Because then you can, if you need to, you can come down, chop down their lumber. Get your fire going. And at least be able to survive, hopefully be able to survive the night. With the last spawn, when I was here and I created the second campfire, I actually noticed there are skeletons that come down and head towards the water. I didn't see them turn around though. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe they just head out, like the pathing is maybe broken. I don't know. But I'm going to try and survive until sunrise and see. So for right now, let's... Okay, so, and when you come back, yeah, there's your corpse. And he fades away. It would be nice if it at least had left a skull or something. Something useful. Serve me better than I served myself. Kind of thing, It's like, eh. Alright, so... Nope. So if you have a hammer, you just walk up to pretty much any of the larger stones like this, and even some of the smaller stones. And you do the same thing you do for chopping lumber. You just walk up, start bashing on it. And then the stone has the chance of dropping either a stone, obviously, or different types of ore. You can get the low grade or medium grade ore. I have not seen anything other than those two grades currently. It may be a limit of the item that you're using, I'm not sure. So if it is, then when I actually get metal tools, we may see higher quality items. But even looking through like the inventory, through your crafting inventory, let's see here, stone axe, hard stone. So looking at the metal axe is still using low quality. The obsidian blade is using medium quality. So I'm thinking that it may be that low and medium are the only two qualities right now. But like I said, maybe later on in the game or somewhere down the road in development, because this is still an early access game. So when it's a little bit more fleshed out, maybe there will be things like pickaxes that you can craft which will help you get resources faster and higher quality. Okay, so we are in the middle of the night. Yeah, it looks like we're just past midnight. So I'm going to see if I can find my way back to the village. If so, then we'll pick up from there. But I just want to show you how that, yes, even if you have the worst case scenario where you lose everything and have no way of, you have no items around and you can't find anything in the world, you can still at least craft some basic gear, and that'll get you back on your feet. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find my way back to town. If so, that's where we'll pick up. And if not, I'll let you... And welcome back, all. I think I found one of the other cities, one of the other towns, the burned out town. Seeing a lot of skeletons wandering around, so... figured I would bring you all back, and yep. Okay, so this is rather impressive and disturbing at the same time. This is probably not going to end well for me, so let's see. Yep. Well, that didn't end well. And we're back. Okay, at least I know roughly where they spawned me. Yeah. So that's what I get for trying to be clever. I figured I would follow the sun because of when we had the compass, it looked like the sun was moving north to south. So I figured if we follow it, maybe hit the area that we were looking for. Now the question is this the right lean-to or not? So yeah, each time you die, it'll respawn you on the coastline again. And I'm not sure if it's random or progressive, but the last couple of times I've died roughly, I've respawned roughly where my previous respawn was. I really hope. Okay, this is the one with the hammer, so this should be the correct one. There's several of these lean-to camps, and you're never, at least I'm never quite sure if I'm at the right one or not, so let's find out. I'll know as soon as I get to the canyon crevice thing. And looking at it, I'm going to say it may have been the right one. We'll find out in a second. Come on. Delicious, delicious deer meat. Ah, where'd you go? Okay, deer should not have cloaking devices. It's got to be over here somewhere. There he is. Ah, you damn it. Bring back your delicious deer meat. No, not towards the ocean. Come on. Oh, bastard. When I said I wanted fast food, this is not what I meant. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yep, not worth it. I'll hunt you down later. So, yeah, so for the mining, like I said before, and you get stones, you'll get different types of ore. It does seem like, depending on the rock, some of these will give you more stone more often than not, and some of them will give you ore. So you really want to pay attention to the types of stones that you're mining. And this should be the chasm, because some of these stones will be really, really important for, specifically for the ore. This one looks like it may be just stone, right? Nope, that's the ore. Okay. And you can see they're medium quality. And again, this becomes much more important later on in the game, where once you have your basic things built and you're somewhat survivable, self-sufficient, you're going to want to need to come out and find the ores and actually be able to build things with them. So, and random skeleton. You know, I am not having a whole lot of luck with you guys today. I'm just gonna... Is he wearing anything? No. Whoopsie. It's just my luck. And I'm already bleeding. Okay. Living up to the eternal noob? No. Yeah. You would think the dog would go after the skeleton before he goes after me, but I guess he wouldn't meet more than, you know, a bone to bury. And yes, I know there could have been a great "I've got a bone to pick with you" quote in there. So yes, I think we have proven this game does not reward stupidity. So, and that's the nice thing about it, is that it is actually challenging. You know, so that's something that I think a lot of games now have gotten away from, is that challenge. Still not sure how much of that challenge is artificial in nature, basically where they stack the deck against you, you know, making creatures have ridiculous amounts of health, and all of the weapons in the game do like 1 point of damage, and you have to hit the thing 20 or 30 times to kill it. Those types of things, there is a little bit of that. I think the developers have been listening to the feedback related to that. I know that one of the recent patches, they decreased the amount of health that the animals and the I want to say zombies, the skeletons have. But at the same point, you know, you end up in situations like this where you are completely unarmed, and this was my fault for coming out here. This isn't the game. But at the same point, Come on. Yep, gonna die. I'm taking you with me, wolf. I hope. Yep. Nice. Good night, sweet dreams. Oh. And on that note, I think 2 deaths in a single episode is probably going to be more than enough. So I hope everybody had. Hope you enjoyed your time with me today. I know I did. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Every little bit helps, and it's greatly appreciated. If you liked the video, hit that like button, and if you didn't like the video, let me know why. Hope everyone has a